2024. Team Lagos on yellow, trying to help their player up as they want to take a revenge from what happened in the last final in 2022. Sweet communication right there. Basketball lovers, basketball players. Everyone enjoying the game from their different perspectives. Poor communication again for Team Rivers. They keep pushing, trying to work their way out. Team Lagos, they want to extend that point lead. Rebound rejected. Patience right there for Team Rivers as they steal the ball. Johnson makes that good throw, wanting to do an alley hoop with his teammates. That assist was brilliant, but unfortunately, he couldn't take advantage. Team Lagos gets the ball. That's some smooth fakery right there. Feints, goes past. But Johnson will not put that one in. Victor Boko is also not having the decision from the referee. Holds his ground right there. Tolani was almost brought down. Gets the ball to teammate Chris, but he couldn't make that one in from a three-point line. See that 8-point lead. Looks like both of them have gone quiet as far as scoring is concerned. While they take this time out, we'll quickly go on the commercial. Then we return to round off the third quarter.
Welcome to Ogun State, a land of warriors and champions, where history is made. Ogun State welcomes the world as we host the 22nd National Sports Festival, the Gateway Games Ogun 2024. 33 sports, 36 states, and the FCT, one nation. A gathering of the finest athletes from across Nigeria. The Gateway Games are here. This is more than a battle for medals. It is a showcase of the undying spirit of champions. Date 16th of May 2025 to the 30th of May 2025. Venue MKO Abiola Stadium, Abeokuta, and other sports centers in Ogun State. The countdown has begun. Be a part of history. Gateway Games Ogun 2024. A celebration of sport, unity, and culture. Host His Excellency Governor Dapo Abiodun Igbega Ipinle Ogun. Ajoshe gbogbo wa ni.
We return to the courts. Rivers up against Lagos at the male basketball semi-final. Going down right here at the Alake Sports Center in Ogun State. the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. Team Lagos still in the lead. Rivers trying to bounce back. It's a tough call for them right now. Team Lagos on all yellow. And Team Rivers on all white. That's some good move right there. Unfortunately, he wouldn't put that in from a simple layup. How did he locate this player from there? Reminds me of what Luka Doncic will always do to his opponents. The layup was really poor. Tried to block that one, but he put it in. Victor Koko making his mark in this game. Three-point opportunity, can he? Bounces out the rim. In and out, so painful for Team Lagos. As Team Rivers are struggling to find their way through. It goes down in the paint. It's a foul. Still in favor of Rivers. Not a free throw. Duro picks himself up immediately. And game continues. That's a pass. And that's a good finish. Two-handed layup right there from that man. Victor Koko. The legendary name is making himself the leader in this race. Helping his team back and giving him that confidence that we can do what we did in 2022, 3 years ago, against the same side. Sweet layup. Response from Team Lagos. Christian scoring that one. What a block. Get out of my house. Not the tallest of players, Tolani, but it was there to stop Johnson, who came up with the power and everything. He says, no way, you're not scoring here. Sweet game of basketball, really getting interesting gradually as we wind down in this fourth quarter. The final quarter of the game, and just like you know, if there is no winner at the end of this 10 minutes, we'll go into overtime. 5 minutes of basketball is played to determine who wins. And if there is still no winner, they continue in that stride for the second overtime. And hopefully we don't see beyond 1 or 2. So we'll have 8 minutes and 11 seconds to play. Lots of timeouts still left for both sides. And Team Lagos are on that 5-point lead. Bell rings for players to return on the court. Team Lagos are quick to get back on there. Head coach of the Rivers team, Fubara, will be hoping to help his side get the result. And team for Lai, who's assisted by Olamide for Team Lagos, will also be hoping to get a revenge. Misses both, even the layup that was supposed to be a dunk didn't work out as planned. They carry on. Team Rivers held there but continues. Team Lagos is still in it. 5-point lead still held. Tolani, the point guard, finds a way through. 3-point shots. Bounces off the rim again. Kareem is not having it. It's not been perfect for them. Too many balls from downtown. Not going into the nets. Maybe we would have seen a bigger score line. But with what I see, we might not be having up to 70 points like we saw Ogun do the last game, where they came back to score the last 12 points of the game, winning the game 72 to 66. A chance to hit this one in, and he doesn't go to stress himself. Makes it easy. Chinedu scores that one with ease. Drive through, and a finish right there from that man again, Sam. taking advantage of his height. Just the kind of finish you want to see. Sam is doing some great stuff. Duro is also on the ball. Let's pass that one now as quickly as possible. This caused the layup. Team Lagos answering and asking the questions. Kareem is getting back on track. Lead increased to 7. And Team Rivers cut it down. 3-point shots. Air ball. Sam wins it back. The center who came in for the big name. Victor Koko has lost the ball. Can Team Lagos take advantage? It looks like they will. He has to take it back, and Tolani taking his time. Another steal from Team Rivers. Throws that one back. Who wins it? Smart move from Chinedu, getting the ball up Johnson. And they still go on to do the dunk. You can't stop me. That's the response right there. Team Rivers doing what they have to do. And that's the man, Yusuf, making it happen. You can't stop loving what you're seeing right here in the basketball game. It's been really interesting today from the first now to the second. I tell you, we're enjoying every bit of it. Timeout. Team Lagos. And you can see Olumide Oyedeji doing all they can to support the state where his basketball career started. Surely you have some players from Ebukomes right here. He's a big fan of that team. But the next question now is, should he be behind? He's a member of the Nigerian Basketball Federation. And I hope that won't call for some questioning later on if Lagos go on to win this game. We hope there is no controversy. But at the same time, he's also a part of the Lagos State Basketball Organization. So he's free to be with the team at this point in time, standing for Lagos. Olumide Oyedeji, one of the greatest names to ever come out of Nigerian basketball. Having grown up right here before going to Europe, then played for Seattle Sounders. The now defunct Seattle Sounders. And also Orlando Magic, spending 5 seasons in the NBA. 3 seasons actually in the NBA before going to other parts of Europe, Asia to play basketball. Ball one right there. Can they take advantage? Team Lagos does take advantage. Increasing the lead now. They've now crossed the 50-point mark. It's now 51 for them. Just to remind you, Olumide Oyedeji had 20 years of basketball career, playing from 1996 to 2016, where he ran it off with London Lions. So he has every right when it comes to talking basketball in Nigeria to be amongst the people leading us. Even if there's been so much controversy with the NBBF. Still led by Musa Kida, Engineer Musa Kida, who is now holding on the position in this current term. President Bola Tinubu region. It's a good ball from that man again. He's doing it with ease, and that's the way to score. That's just the way to put it in the net. Victor becoming victorious. Team Lagos extending their lead now to 9 points. And Team Rivers got it down. 3-point shot from Johnson. Team Lagos stops that one. An opportunity to make it 11. Tolani tries, but he wins it over again. What a good shot from that man. He's fouled on the paint, but it looks like it's not going to go his way. Helped by his teammate. I think Team Rivers will win that one. Clearly the ref didn't give it. Since that's illegal fall in that sense. And a good contact. foul. Tim Rivers will have another 2-point opportunity to reduce the deficit. Victor Coco. On the cameras. Well, the free throw is going to be taken by Patrick. Misses the first. Gets handshake from Victor. Some way of motivating him so he can get a second in. And he does. Motivation works. 8-point lead now. Cut down by 1. St. Vegas finding their way through. Step back, 2, missed out right there. Tim Rivers getting the advantage again. Not convinced with the decision of the referee Kareem for Team Lagos. Free throw. Scores the first one. So precise with that one. Daramola, one of the key men for Team Rivers. And it makes it 2 in brilliant fashion. Lead now cut to 6 points. Team Lagos know they're on the verge of losing this grip. Acted like I was going to make it 3. We're trying to locate Victor Coco. Unfortunately, the ball had some steal, almost a steal on a block come from Team Lagos, who are changing the pattern, trying to run with the big man and see if they get through in that form. Tolani just being looked for to shoot from a distance. And he shoots, but unfortunately didn't get that one in. Rebound Team Lagos. Rivers will win that one over. Leg ball. Game continues. Team Rivers still with the ball. Opportunity for Daramola to shoot a 3. He makes a good pass. And he shoots from downtown. Calls for the ball, Daramola on the other side. And Johnson will try to shoot. And he gets it right. They also reached the 50-point mark from that shot. It's now a 3-point lead for Team Lagos, who are fighting to have a revenge. But Team Rivers is not an easy opponent. The champions from the last edition, from Rivers State, are looking to do it again. That's a poor shot from that man, Chinedu. And can he do Damilola? And the rebound becomes a dunk from Daramola. Olumide is still motivating his boys from Lagos, doing all he can to make sure that they get back on track. Not happy with the result. They are still leading by 1 point. Timeout done. They'll get back on court again to continue. Team Lagos had to call that one because they were losing so many shots and conceding so many. Tolani, the point guard for the side, is got his work cut out. He has a lot to do to help his team get this victory. That's a pass. Kalani makes that one so brilliant. And he gets the ball back for a three-point shot. Good rebound. That's a dunk that we've been talking about. You can see the celebrations from the Lagosians. You can call them the noisy Lagosians at this point. Not trying to steal this one from Lagos. Football team, Sporting Lagos. Yeah, for the noisy Lagosians. And the Lagosians right here are also coming out in their noise. They now extend the lead back to 3 points. What a dunk of a rebound that was. They go again. Misses the layup. And the shot rather. Tries to come back to help the team. Victor. Foul against him. Trying to scream at the referee. Proving his innocence. He's got to be careful so he doesn't get a technical foul. Free throw for Team Rivers. That's a way to steal the ball. Team Lagos stopping them from getting it. That's a good back pass. Wow. Tolani misses that one. It's going to be so pain for the Upton time. And they get it in. Victor misses again. But this man on your camera will not do the same. He gets the fans roaring. Chibuike showing strength right there. Telling you that his strength is from God. Maybe not Chibuike actually. That's a beautiful performance. And a great delivery you have. I tell you. Another coach on the side, but the biggest motivation they can get at this point in time. Team Rivers in the all white trying to force their way through. Jimmy Day pumping his fist in the air. He wants to play again. He was at the Afro Basket when Nigeria won it in 2015. What a championship that was for him. What a day it was for him. Just at the end of his career, he was put up as part of the team. Not playing too many of the minutes. With the likes of Chamberlain Oguchi leading that center. But he's happy to have done it all in his career. So one of those men you can say been there, done that. Yeah, he didn't win the NBA title, but has got a good basketball career to show for. Free throw, Team Lagos, and he scores. 4-point lead now. Time is winding down. Can Team Lagos nick this one? Game still very much on. Can he put this one in? Sam has the ball, and he does. An easy layup he makes it look like after going through that tough battle. Lagos Tolani trying to inspire them to take the pass. Is that a foul? Victor brought down. A push. Victor Vanisha with the scoreboard. Rivers complaining. Victor Coco taking the lead. And you can see the coach also not having it. It's now been updated, 56-58. And Team Lagos win this one. They are in the final. They have won by 2 points. It doesn't matter how close it was. They are victorious. They have taken a revenge against the team that beat them in the final in Asaba 2022. That was in Ogun Delta State. They lost that one by 70-69 by just 1 point. This time around, they won by 2 points, 58-56. Team Lagos will now play Team Ogun in an all-Southwest final. It's going to be a derby, and we enjoy this beautiful one. We'll leave from here now and straight up to athletics, where we get to what is currently ongoing at the main bowl of the Abeokuta, or the MQ Abiola Stadium in Ogun State.
Can't wait to see what that final will bring. Team State against Team Lagos. Interesting final. But back on the tracks, we've got the 200 men's meters semi-finals. The third semi-final for the men's 200 meters. We saw the women competing earlier on. It's time for the men. This is the semi-final 3. Who will make it to the final? Of course, these athletes competing. They are fall starts. It's been a riot today as far as track and field races are concerned, but we have seen this one in the men's 200 meters third semi-final. Well, there you have it. Looks like it's the man from lane 1, and it's from the host state. Daniel Oluwatimileyin. We'll wait to see what the final outcome will be for this one. We've got Sugube Tangod competing for Edo State, Shalom competing for Bayelsa State, Daniel Oluwatimileyin competing for Ogun State, Chukudi John Olisakwe for Enugu State, Temitope Michael Bello for Oyo State, Loki Orishawemi for Bayelsa State, and Pelumi for Akwa Ibom State. That man, you can see Daniel Oluwatimileyin giving his marching orders for that fall start. Sad one for Team Ogun.
Even on a sad note, or a more sad note for the Ogun State fans who have come to watch him qualify. So really painful for him. His fellow state man, Caleb Temidara John, won the last one. He was looking to do the same, but unfortunately, he will be going out. It's a false start, 200 meters, enough time to catch up if you wait for the decision. But that's adrenaline rush, that's exuberance, and most times puts you in some kind of trouble.
Back on your tracks, and here we go. 200 meters third semi-final for the men. Wait to see who makes it to the final. These athletes racing into the final. Few distance on lane 3, trying to build the lead, but he's got his competitor running on lane 5. Can he neck this one? It was a close race in the end. Really, really close. And Temitope Michael Bello from Oyo State in a time of 21.49 seconds, almost relinquishing that lead at the very end. It was so close, but he will celebrate. You will be seeing that name in the final. Temitope Michael Bello competing for Oyo State.
It was a close one. We'll just wait for the decision of the judges to be sure. But it looks like he won that one. Really, really tight. Really tight. And that's how a race should be. Photo finish right there between both athletes.
We saw the third semi-final moments ago, but we've seen semi-final 1 and semi-final 2. Just a recap of what went down in the first semi-final, where these athletes will also look to make a name for themselves and go all the way into the finals for the 200 meters for the men. The first semi-final, Team Ogun really making a name for themselves. Abdul Ghaffar, Abdul Salam competing really well for Ogun State in that first semi-final.
They actually won the first 2 heats, and that's a good one for them. Abdul Ghaffar doing this And Temidara John also doing it for his team. Caleb Temidara John, to be precise. Team Delta finishing third at Chibueze Osama. In Heat 1. So it's a very, very tight race.
Moving on to the second semi-final for the men's 200 meters. Musa Manga Ibrahim Adesiri for Lagos, Kamiyedin Oriami for Rivers, Sadiq for Osun State, Caleb Temidara John for Ogun State, Oluwatobi Prince Malik and Treasure Antigua, and Gyang Peter all competing for the 200 meters men's semi-final, the second semi-final, and Team Ogun really taking this one by storm. Caleb Temidara John. So the men and women's 200 meters semi-finals done and dusted here at the tracks of the MKO Abiola Sports Complex. Another beautiful day for athletics. It was really, really entertaining here today as we approach the very final few days of the sports festival. Well, you were on commentaries. I mean, I saw the energy from you on basketball. I know you love basketball. I mean, the listeners might not know this, but I know you personally, so I know it's your sport. But tell us how it has been so far today.
Man, very interesting, I tell you. The men's final had everything you want to talk about as far as basketball is concerned. You know, we're talking about the wheelchair basketball some days back, 3x3 for some teams. But this one has got to do with the basketball everyone wants to see. Happening just very close to us right here, the Alake Sports Center, where we saw the best of it from 4 teams. Everybody gave their best, and they were all close finishes, no blowouts. That's what basketball is about. That's when you know that this game is end-to-end stuff, and it was really close from start to finish. The first game saw Ogun defeat their opponents in that game. Very tough task for them against Team Adamawa. They thought they had actually won that one by 4 points. They went on to lose, having considered 12 more points. So it was 72-66. And just recently, Team Lagos nicking down by 2 points, doing a revenge against Team Rivers, who won the edition in 2022 at the Ogwashuku Township Stadium in Ogun State, also known as the J.J. Okocha Stadium. So it's a beautiful stuff we've seen. Turn of things, 2 Southwestern teams playing in the final. And we cannot wait to see what happens in the game of slam and dunk.
We cannot wait to see what happens. So Team Lagos will be taking on Team Ogun State in the basketball finals. Don't forget the top place game will also come up between Team Adamawa and Team Rivers. Well, more track and field events to come your way as we end this very day as far as the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival is concerned. We've been doing this from the very get-go. We've still got a couple more days to do this, so we will be coming your way again as this festival goes on and on. It's been a wonderful time. For the next 4 days, it's been a wonderful time. My name is Emmanuel Sebastian alongside Azubike Onicha. Keep it locked. Continue to enjoy the festival. We'll meet again tomorrow. Take care.
Life doesn't wait, so why should you? With Blaze, you can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest on insurance premium financing with free transfers and no-cost bill payments. and smart money management tools, you can save smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, together for growth.
T53-54 wheelchair women finals para is in progress. 400 meters finals. Para T53-54 finals for women. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Let's clap for them. That is a wonderful one. Let's clap for them. Let's support them. Let's support them. The wheelchair 53-54 para finals. That was the T53-54 wheelchair para 400 meters women finals. The next one we're about to watch is the T53-54 400 meters men wheelchair finals. Immediately after the men, we'll move to the para, to the deaf men and women. The triple jump women finals have just been concluded. The wheelchair T53-54 400 meters women finals para have just been concluded. The next event on the track is the T53-54 men 400 meters final wheelchair for the para. After that, the deaf 400 meters men and women finals. The T53-54 men 400 meters final wheelchair for the para in lane 1. We have 001 Aina Rafiu, Lagos. In lane 2, Shafu Otele, Delta. In lane 3, Akani Jelili, Delta. In lane 4, Alfred I. Imam Bayelsa. In lane 5, Uche Nweze Benue. In lane 6, Sharif Babatunde Nasarawa. Silent, please. Silent, please. They're about to start. Silent, please. Let's appreciate them. There is a T53-54 400 meters men wheelchair finals. Let's appreciate them as they are running. Let's appreciate them. Let's show them love. That is a wonderful one. The 4 of them are competing. Who will become the champion of the T53-54 wheelchair para 400 meters final? That is a wonderful one. The first 3 are still moving while the number 4 is trying to approach to get the connection with them at the 200 meter start. Very close. Very close indeed. That is a wonderful one. Let's appreciate them. Let's put our hands together. Let's show them love. That is a wonderful meter. 400 meters wheelchair T54, 53 finals. The wheelchair para. Let's put our hands together for them. Let's put our hands together for them. Let's appreciate them. That was a wonderful race. The 400 meters T53-54 para men and women is a success. The 10th 400 meters women finals will be the next event on the track. The 400 meters women dev finals will be the next event on the track. Meanwhile, may I invite the following to go into the quorum now for the 400 meters women final. Finalists, the 400 meters women, please go into the quorum now for the event. Miracle Owen Donald of Lagos State, Njikoka, Rita, Muna Chiso, River State, Anita, Itoha, Enerua, Edo State, Patience Ogun George, Cross River State, Oluwatosi, Oyindamola, Ade, Ogun State, Olani Victoria Ayomide, Edo State, Miracle Osinachi Sonny, River State, and Happy Rashid, River State. Please go into the quorum now in readiness for the 400 meters women's final. For the men, the finalists are Ezekiel Enoch Azuko, Anambra State, Akwa Ibom State, beg your pardon. Emmanuel Ifeanyi Ojali, River State. Natalie Samson Oganewega, Ogun State. David Agbonoka, Akalu, Edo State. Victor Imen Samson of Akwa Ibom. Gafari Antonda Badmos, Ogun State. Sikuru Adewale Adeyemi, Oyo State. And Johnson Chidara Unamani, Enugu State. Please go into the quorum now for the quarter-mile event for men, which will come up after the deaf races. Thank you. same vein, athletes for the 5,000 meters women, athletes for the shot put are ongoing. On the left hand of the field, the F45-47 shot put for the para athletics women is going on the pitch. Para shot put 45-47 women is ongoing. Deaf men and women. 1500 meter women, 1500 meters men, please go into the quorum now. Athletes for 1500 meters men, finals, please go into the quorum now. Thank you. Meters for the deaf men. Final will start very shortly. After women, beg your pardon, we are starting with the men. Thereafter, I think the women will follow. Then we take the 400 meter proper for athletics, women and men. Men, this is men deaf now. 400 meters. Okay. Women deaf final. Thank you. After that, the men will take their turn. And of course, thereafter, the 400 meters proper for women and men athletics will take their turn. 400 meters for the deaf women now, final. After that, the men will take their turn. Thank you. Athletes for 1500 meters men, please stand by. .400 meters for the deaf women final. .400 meters for the deaf women final in progress. 400 meters. Deaf women final in progress. .400 meters. Women final. For the deaf in progress. After this, we'll take the men. 400 meters. Women final in progress. 400 meters for the deaf women final. We get the gold, the silver, and the bronze. 400 meters for the deaf women final. .400 meters for the deaf women final. 7 of them running a race of their life. Well done. The medical, please keep an eye on them. Keep an equal eye on them. Thank you. After the women, we go to the men shortly. And thereafter, attention will shift to the 400 meters proper. Quarter mile events, women and men. The finalists athletes for the 400 meters women and men finals. Go to the quorum now. Those for 1500 meters men, stand by. Thank you. 400 meters deaf men final is the next one on the track. The quarter mile event for the male deaf. Athletes for 400 meters deaf men final in lane 1 3036 Ruben Aneyomi Edo. In lane 2 3084 Akinowo Oladeji Lagos. In lane 3 3059 Dan Solomon Rivers. In lane 4 3072 Olarosaye Samuel Kwara. In lane 5 3011 Tamarao Tare Odale Bayasa. In lane 6 3020 Maduko Chima Delta. In lane 7 3048 Nwabenu Uche Ogun. In lane 8 044 Onogu Loki Kogi. 400 meters deaf men finals. After this, we go to the 400 meters women proper. 400 meters there. Finals is in progress, men. 400 meters men, their finals is in progress. Immediately after this, we'll move to the 400 meters men and women finals. Meters, men, their finals is in progress. That is a wonderful, so close, so close. 400 meters, men, their finals is a wonderful now. Now just to be concluded. Ladies and gentlemen, our next event on the track is the 400 meters, men and women finals. 400 meters women finals is the next event on the track. Ladies and gentlemen, very shortly, we have 3 more events to go for this very successful evening. But be reminded, on the left hand of the field, the shot put F53-54 for the para-athletics men is ongoing. A field event is going on the left hand of the field. The F53-54 for the para-athletics men shot put is ongoing. Meanwhile, on the track, very, very shortly, we have the finals of the 400 meters women event. Finals of the quarter-mile events for athletics events proper. It's a full house, we call it, because all the lanes are occupied. Therefore, it's a full house. Competing in this event are the following. Lane 1, representing the Center of Excellence, Lagos State, 424, Miracle Donald, Lagos State. Lane 2, 587, Njiko Garita Munachiso, River State. Lane 3, 211, Anita Itohan and Neduna, Edo State. Lane 4, 137, Patience Okon George, Cross River State, arguably the most experienced of them all. Of course, part of the Nigerian team to several international engagements, including the last Olympic Games in Paris last year. He was also in Ghana where he did Nigerian proud, current national champion in this event. Patience Okon George of Cross River is in lane 4, with number 137. Lane 5, 478, Oluwatosin Daramola Ogun State. Lane 6, 224, Olani Victoria Ayomide, Edo State. Lane 7, 584, Miracle Chisoni, River State. And lane 8, 589, Happy Rashid of River State. By way of reminder, the existing festival record is 51.70 seconds, set in 2021 in Benin, during the 20th Games by Imam Nseuko of Akwa Ibom State. Imam Nseuko is now based in the US, but the national record is 49.10 seconds, set in Atlanta 96, that gave Fali Ogunkoya a bronze medal. We had record for before our very eyes. She seated beside us here. The national record holder is seated beside us here. 49.10 is at stake here, including the festival record. Over to the starter for 400 meters women's final. $50, 51.70 is the festival record. The national record is 49.10. The national record and the festival record are stake here for the 400 meters women final. With the national record go today before our very eyes. 400 meters women final. The quarter mile event, some of the best of Nigeria in this event are represented here. 400 meters women final. Let's support them now. 400 meters women final is in progress. 400 meters women final is in progress. 51.70 or 49.10. Which of the record will go? I think they all deserve a round of applause. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Chief Alila Ogun, the high record for today's this time, right before our very eyes. Very, very nice to me here. Very emotional, I can tell you. For a record stand, at least for today. Well done, Chief. What an outstanding performance here. Very interesting race here. We go to the men very, very shortly. What a race. The record were 13, but were never broken. Both the festival and national record, none of them was broken for this afternoon. What a race. Yes, I think the festival record has gone, but the official confirmation will come. But this is a time monitor. Official confirmation will come very shortly. I think the festival record may have gone, but what we had before today was 51.70, and I can see 51.60. Absolutely. I'm confident when the confirmation comes shortly, the record for festival may have gone into the archives. A new record may have been written this afternoon. Very shortly. What a race. I think the women deserve a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause to the women. What a race. What a race indeed. If you enjoyed the women, which I'm sure you did, watch out for the men shortly. I'm sure you enjoyed that of the women. Watch out for the men immediately.
inviting athletes in the car room, the quarter milers, the 400 meters men. One of you forgot your headset in the car room. Please come and pick it up with the announcer. It belongs to one of the quarter milers, 400 meter runners men, not in para. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the penultimate event for this evening with one more event to go, the 400 meters men final. If you enjoy the women, watch out for the men as well. By way of reminder, in the men, the festival record is 45:58 by God James, then of Akwa Ibom State, during the 15 games in 2006 in Djibouti. I recall on that occasion, God James were just returning from the Commonwealth Games, and that was the first time elite athletes were allowed to take part at the games. And then he raised the record, 45:58. The national record is 44:17, 44:17, set in 1987 in Rome, Italy by Innocent Egunike. 44:17 is the existing national record. We both of them go today. Thank you. Now for the men. The athletes competing as follows. Lane 1, 4-3, Ezekiel Eno Asupo, Akwa Ibom State. Lane 2, 602, Emmanuel Ifeanyi Ojali, River State. Emmanuel Ojali is a two-time Olympian. He was in Tokyo 2021 and of course Paris 2024 respectively for Nigeria. But this afternoon, or this evening, running for River State in lane 2. Lane 3, 500, Nathaniel Samson, Oganawega, Ogun State. Lane 4, 250, David Agbonoga, Akalu, Edo State. Lane 5, 47, Victor Imen Samson, Akwa Ibom State. Lane 6, 505, Gafari Antonda Badmos, Ogun State. Lane 7, 555, Sikiru Adewale Adeyemi, Oyo State. And lane 8, 281, Johnson Chidera Umamani, Enugu State. 41:58, 45:58 is the festival record, and 44:17 is the national record. May I invite all those on the field to leave the field. If you are not officiating, please leave the field. The marshal, please clear the field, please. All non-officiating of people, leave the field, please. The field is too crowded of unauthorized persons. Please leave the field now. The marshal, please clear the field now. Thank you. .400 meters men final is about to take place. For the 400 meters women, a new festival record has just been created. 51.64 seconds, subject to ratification. We'll give you a detail very shortly. A new festival record has just been created in 400 meters women, which has just ended now. We go to the men. This may motivate and stimulate the men as well to run a new record. We go to 400 meters men event. At least for 1500 meters men, going to the car room. Thank you. Over to the starter now. 400 meters men final in progress. The record at stake 45.58 and 44.17 for both festival and national respectively. 45.58, 44.17. 6 of them running the finals of the we'll get the official result very shortly. Official result very shortly. Official result. Please leave the field, please. Only the athletes should be there. The coaches, please leave the field, please. We still have one more event to go. What a race. An outstanding performance this evening in the quarter-mile event. The high point of today was the quarter-mile event for men and women respectively. Fantastic performances here this evening. 45.58 was the record before today. Wait for the official confirmation very shortly. We go to the last event very shortly, the 1500 meters men final. Please, if you are not officiating, please leave the field. Please, if you are not officiating, please leave the field. If you are not officiating, please leave the field. Leave the field, please. Let's take the last race of the evening. Please leave the field if you are not officiating. The field is too crowded, please. Today, shall we clear the field, please? Clear the field now so that we can take the last event. Let's clear the field, please. All unauthorized persons to vacate the field now so that we can take the last event. Thank you. Please leave the field if you are not waiting. Oh, Nico. If you are not officiating, leave the field, please. If you are not officiating, please leave the field. That's it. The 3 quarter laps, but please, if you are not officiating, please leave the field. Leave the field. not officiating invaders, please leave the field. Thank you. The marshal, please clear the field, please. The runner marshal, clear the field, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The marshal, please clear the field now of non-essential personnel on the field. We take the last event now. Thank you, stadium manager. Thank you. Thank you. The marshals, please clear the field. Clear the field, please. Clear the field, please. We still have one more event to go. The 1500 meters men's final. We go to the last event for this evening. The 1500 meters men final. 1500 meters men final. Men 1500 meters men final. The last event for this evening will start shortly. If you are not officiating, please leave the field. Leave the field. Iano. We take the last event this evening. It's been a record-breaking session. The 400-meter women. Subject to the application of a new festival record. Before this evening, the season record was 51.70, but this evening we have recorded 51.64. 51.64, subject to the application a new festival record. We'll give you the details very, very shortly. We'll go for the last event evening, the 1500 meters men. 1500 meter men final. The last event for this evening. 1500 meters men final in progress. Meters men in progress. Ladies and gentlemen, result of the 400 meters women. Result 400 meters women final. First, we have Patience Ogun. Patience Ogun George, Press University, was returned 51.64 seconds, a new festival record subject to ratification. Second, Happy Rashid, River State, 53.95. Third, Miracle Uwem Donald, Lagos State, 54.20 seconds. Third, Oluwastosi Oyindamola, Ogun State, 54.34 seconds. Fifth, Olani Victoria Ayomide, Edo State, 54.80 seconds. Sixth, Anita Itoran Enarua, Edo State, 54.93 seconds. Seventh, Nkiruka Rita Munachiso, River State, 55.49. And eighth, Miracle Osinachi Seni, River State, 55.55. The new festival record certification by women, Patience Ogun George of Festival, 51.64. Before today, the season record is 51.70. The 400 meters final for men, official result 6:02. Emmanuel Ifeanyi Ojile, Rivers, 45.61. Emmanuel Ifeanyi Ojile, Rivers, 45.61. Second position, 5:05. Gafari Otanda Badmos Ogun, 45.62. 45.62. Third position, 47. Victor Ime Samson Akwa Ibom, 45.80. 45.80. Fourth position, 500.
Nathaniel Samson, again, Ogun. 45.88. 250, David Obonago, Ogalu, Edo. 46.38. 46.38. 43, no, number 6, 43, Ezekiel Eno, Asuko, Akwa Ibom, 47.12. 47.12. The existing record, festival record of 400 meters is 45.58 by Gode James. Ladies and gentlemen, for tomorrow's program, tomorrow morning by 10 a.m. only morning session we have tomorrow morning. In the evening there will be a football match. In the morning we have 400 meters T, 37, 38 men and women finals. By 10:30 we have hammer women finals. Tomorrow morning we are going to have the 400 meters, the 100 meters hurdles, women heats, 100 meters hurdles, women heats. We are going to have the discus F40, F41, women finals, long jump F12, 13 men finals, 4x400 meters women heats, pole vault women finals. Tomorrow morning we are going to have the pole vault women finals, triple jump men finals, 4x400 meters men heats, discus F11 men finals, 800 meters women heats, 800 meters men and women heats tomorrow. 800 meters depth women finals, discus F40, F41 women finals. Then tomorrow we are going to have the medal presentation, discus F11 women finals, 200 meters men and women finals. These are the events for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we only have morning session. In the evening there's going to be a football match. So athletics event is only going to take place in the morning session. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we're having football finals made between Ogun and Kwara in the afternoon. The time 3 p.m. And of the football will take place here in the afternoon tomorrow. Therefore, no athletics will take place here in the afternoon. We only have morning session tomorrow. Thank you. Finally, on behalf of the MOC and the organizer, we thank you very much for being part of today. See you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Thank you. God bless you. Good night. Thank you very much.